Good afternoon to Madam. I would like to present about Power Distance Index, which is PDI. We'll start from the definition part. The Power Distance Index, PDI, is a measurement of how much people in a society accept the distribution of power and wealth. It's a part of cultural dimensions theory, which is an attempt to quantify the differences between attitudes and cultures. So we will make comparison for United States and also Japan. So for the comparison for power distance index PDI, United States, the US is known for its relatively low power distance, which indicates that American society values equality and minimizes hierarchical distinction. Social mobility is generally embraced, and individuals believe they can advance in life regardless of their background or status. While for Japan, Japan is higher in power distance index, which is they reflects a society where hierarchical relationships are more deeply entrenched. Social roles are more defined, and there's a strong sense of duty and respect for authority figures. Elders and those in higher positions are afforded significant respect, and there's a clear understanding of social status.
Hi and good evening, Dr. Azian. My name is Noraina Asmira 299605, and I will continue present about individualism vs collectivism. Individualism focus on personal independence and individual goals. People in individualistic cultures prioritize personal achievement, self-expression, and autonomy. They often see themselves as separate from the group. For collectivism, on the other hand, emphasize group harmony and interdependence. People in collective culture prioritize the group's needs over individual desire, value loyalty, and often see themselves as part of cohesive unit like family or community. So I give an example for Japan and United States. For Japan has a more collective approach. Japanese culture values group harmony, loyalty, and cooperation. Individuals often prioritize the needs and goals of the group over personal ambition, promoting a strong sense of community and teamwork. For United States, score high on individualism. American culture emphasizes independence, personal achievements, and self-reliance. People are encouraged to pursue individual goals and personal success, and self-expression is highly valued. And this different influences communication, workplace dynamic, and social interaction in each country. Thank you.
In Hoftstede model, masculinity vs femininity show whether a cultural value, competition and success. And for femininity, they are focusing in cooperation and quality of life. In masculine culture, people are driven by ambition and achievement, often focusing on work and progress. For the feminine culture, they are focusing on caring for others, balance and relationship with a focus on well-being and equality over competition. Now, I will make cooperation for Japan and United States. For Japan, they are focusing on teamwork, perfection and dedication, often with a long work hour and traditional rule. Success in Japan usually seen as a group effort. For US, they also value achievement, but emphasize personal success and individuality. Americans are competitive, but aim for a better work-life balance and have more flexible rules for men and women than in Japan.
So I'll continue with my part. Before I continue my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Vishalini Vyasa with the matrix number of 294135. So starting with the Uncertainty Avoidance Index or UAI, we see that the United States score relatively low at 46 while Japan has a much higher score of 92. This difference reflects each country's approach to dealing with ambiguity and uncertainty. In the United States, a lower score means people are generally comfortable with uncertainty. This results in a more flexible and innovative attitude towards decision making with a willingness to take risk and experiment. In contrast, Japan's high score signifies a strong preference for minimizing uncertainty. Japanese culture highly values rules, structure, and planning to manage ambiguity. This impacts the workplace, where decisions in Japan are often made after meticulous planning, following strict protocols to reduce risk. Moreover, when it comes to communication, Americans tend to be more formal and open to new ideas. Meanwhile, Japanese communication tends to be more formal and cautious with a strong emphasis on harmony and consensus. In short, while the US leans toward adaptability and tolerance for ambiguity, Japan emphasizes planning, structure, and careful consideration to avoid uncertainty. This contrast shapes how each culture navigates decision making, change, and communication, demonstrating the significant impact of uncertainty avoidance on cultural values.
Right, so furthermore, I would like to explain about long-term vs short-term orientation, which is LTO. So the definition for long-term orientation and short-term orientation are cultural dimensions that describe how a society views time. Long-term orientation is a culture that focuses on the future, prioritizing long-term achievement over short-term gratificational. Values include perseverance, thrift, and frugality. So for short-term orientation is a culture that focuses on the present or past, prioritizing immediate gratification over long-term goals. Value include respect for traditions, social hierarchy, and fulfilling duties. So we'll make comparison for long-term versus short-term orientation between United States and Japan. So the United States are short-term orientation. The US typically scores lower or LTO, indicating a society that values quick results and place importance on achieving immediate goals. This focus on the present can be seen in business practices that prioritize quarterly profits, frequent job changes for career advancement, and a general emphasis on innovation and quick market responses. While for Japan, it is a long-term orientation. Japan scores very high on LTO, reflecting a culture that values long-term strategies and is willing to invest in projects they may not yield immediate returns but promise substantial future gains. This mindset is evident in their corporate culture, where businesses often plan for decades and focus on sustainable growth and stability. This is for my part. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Rajashali Rajijit, number metric 29687. Today, we're going to explore about culture dimension of intelligent pastry. See how it shaped two different countries, which is the United States and Japan. Let's start with the United States, a country that score high in intelligence. This means American culture generally value personal freedom, happiness, the pursuit of enjoyment. The US is known for its emphasis on individual right, positive outlook, and a culture that promotes leisure and consumerism. Americans strongly believe a freedom pursue happiness, which influences both their work and personal life. For example, in workplace, American companies often offer flexible hours to remote work option and even unlimited vacation policy in some cases. This benefit reflect on value based on work-life balance and personal satisfaction, encouraging individuals to enjoy their time both inside and outside of work. Additionally, you can see this culture traits how Americans celebrate holidays. Festivals like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the 4th of July are filled with large family gathering meals and entertainment. Celebrating life, creating memories, and expressing personal joy are highly valued here, underscoring the country of intelligent culture. In contrast, Japan represents high restrained society, placing less emphasis on personal intelligence and more on discipline, modesty, and the collective good. Japanese culture values self-control and self-discipline, encouraging people to put social responsibility above personal enjoyment. This is a strong focus on fulfilling one's duties and maintaining harmony with the group, which often means the personal gratification takes backseat on the well-being. This is particularly noticeable in Japan work culture. Japanese employees are known for their long working hours, and taking extended vacation is often seen as a lack of dedication. Employees may feel a strong sense of responsibility towards their colleague and superior, so they may hesitate to take time off even it's available. This attitude reflects restraint and value embedded in Japanese society, where modesty and commitment are prioritized over personal intelligence. We also can see the restraint in Japanese celebration. For example, New Year or Shongatsu, it's an important holiday but tend to be more subdued. Families gather for traditional meals, and religion reflect on rather than loud festivities or indulgent celebration you might find in the United States. This reflects Japanese culture focused on harmony, respect, and self-restraint. In summary, these two countries represent opposite of end of indulgent versus restraint dimension. The USA encouraged personal freedom and the pursuit of happiness, while Japanese restraint duty, collective harmony. Understanding this difference help us to appreciate how culture shape behavior, attitude, and prioritize different society. Thank you.